College of Technology. We're located in Williamsport, PA, and we're here to present our project for the Solar Decathlon. We called it the Community League Office Center. Our story starts with the partnering up with the Community Theater League, and we went there, we toured their site and everything. We discovered that they outgrown their space, and one-third of their building has been reclaimed by office space in the city. And the city of Williamsport, that's where we picked the site, and it's also known as it was once known as the lumber capital of the world, and it's really big for its lumber industry. And this site, as you can see, it's also connected to the historical district. Those are all the dots, the historical buildings, also known as Millionaires Row. And you can see the old site of the CTL is minor compared to the proposed site that we're choosing. So we're proposing a 50% office, 50% theater space, and having that tie into the Penn College being able to have that overflow parking. And then our concept that really drove everything was having the rhythm and repetition, and our concept of having the center focal point, as every theater does, with this curtain, and having the audience in the middle, or the play in the middle. So we're having that focal point of our building being the lobby, connecting the theater to the office space.
All right, so this is our site plan. Up is north. So the entrance of our site is off the First Street, and that's connected to Maynard Street, which is also connected right to the freeway. So it's quick access to our site. As you can see on our plan, we have on-site parking, and there's also, in case of overflow parking, we can use the Penn College's parking, which is across Maynard Street, so it's right across the street from our college. That's our floor plan here. In green, or in orange is our lobby, and then in green is the office, and then in blue is the theater. So in our office space, we have a community office space, and we also have sizes of office spaces ranging from small to large. In the theater space, we have a 3/4 thrust, a black box theater, and then all the different rooms supporting the theater. So we have rehearsal space, we have sets, workshops, and changing rooms as well. On the second floor, it's about the same in the office, except for the community office space. And then on the theater side, we have the control rooms for the theater that look down into the space, and then also classrooms and offices for the people. And then there's a third floor to help with our 50-50 space for the office. So we have more floors on the office side to accommodate. And then in our basement of the theater side, we have rehearsal space as well, and also the mechanical room that supports the whole building. These are our elevations, which just kind of show the basic form of our building.
Yeah, for the building construction, we used heavy timber structure, and then we also used basic wood tectonics panels. This is a wood paneling system. The company is based out of New Hampshire. The wood panels are filled with densely packed cellulose insulation. For solar utilization, we have a solar hot water system, and we also have a rooftop PV system. These systems allow our building to be fully autonomous and self-sustaining. We also have AC and DC wiring throughout the building to be a little more energy efficient, and we also have battery backups.
I'm
we have
sorry,
a rainwater collection
but
system.
I can't hear if people aren't using the mic.
We have a rainwater collection system.
Okay, thank you.
In the blue, you can see our collection area, and in the red, you can see our storage tank. And then you can also see some more specs on our tank, and also on our reverse osmosis water filtration system. You can see the theater HVAC diagram right here. For the theater side, we use duct socks, VAV boxes. We have a solar wall, and we also have an ERV. You can see our office side. So we actually have a ductless system running under our raised floor, and we also have an air purification unit to make sure the air stays clean and fresh throughout the building.
So in part to pay homage to Williamsport's history of lumber, we were once known as the lumber capital of the world. We used heavy timber, and then since steel and concrete are the leading contributors to carbon emissions in the construction industry, we were able to offset our carbon emissions by 129 metric tons of CO2 by using heavy timber. And we mostly use blue lambs for the beams and cross-laminated timbers for columns.
So for our market analysis, the key point that we tried to emphasize was partnering with the Community Theater League and continually meeting with them and getting feedback to make sure that The people the design we were creating was actually going to function for the people who were going to be using the building. In Williamsport, there's few theaters and there's shortage of office buildings, and there's none that really focus on sustainability or comfort and occupant comfort and performance like this one does. Overall, the building costs $60 million, but this will help to be offset by the renewable energy systems that we're incorporating into the design. Overall, this project will really help to bring leadership and interest in sustainability to the area, and really be a prominent new feature for the Williamsport area.
So after implementing our passive systems and reducing our energy loads as much as possible, we ran an EUI of 40. And then after implementing our PV system, we were able to get our EUI down to negative 3.8. And we were able to get our electricity bill from $143,000 to negative $13,000.
So here you can see a rendering. This is the main approach to our site from First Street. So you can see here our kind of undulating form curtain element that connects our two different use groups of the building together, and brings that reminder and homage of a curtain in a theater to our project. Here you can see an aerial image of the site, and you can see how we kind of try to respect the scale of the neighborhood that's directly across. And here is the south facade, and you can see here our solar walls. And on the south facade, this curtain element acts as a shading device for the curtain glazing that's behind it in the lobby. This is an interior office space. This is our community shared space. So you can kind of get a feel for the occupant experience here, and the atmosphere with the natural living green walls and exposed heavy timber. And it helps to provide a light, natural, airy feel. This is the theater space. So the main thing that the Community Theater League wanted to emphasize with this was having the thrust stage and increased seating in the front row, in the front to increase the occupant experience.
And this is the full SOAR Decathlon team that we had, as you can see on screen. And we just want to pay thanks to Ms. Gehring for being our faculty lead, the CTL Community Theater League, and Jonathan and Wong for being our mentor and helping us out, guiding us to achieve the best.